Speaking test instructions. There are 8 tasks in speaking test. The speaking test is about 15 to 20 minutes. The speaking test is the last part of the CELPIP test. Sample answers for all the tasks are given after each task completes. Time is up. Start speaking now.
Honestly, it really depends on what kind of travel experience you're looking for. If you want something easy and stress-free, going with a tour group might be the way to go. Everything's planned for you, transportation, hotels, even meals sometimes, so you don't have to worry about the details. Plus, it's a good way to meet people, especially if you're traveling alone. But if you're more into flexibility and exploring at your own pace, traveling independently is awesome. You get to choose where to go, how long to stay, and what to do. It can be a bit more work to plan, but it gives you a lot more freedom. Personally, I like doing a mix, plan most of it myself, but maybe join a short tour for part of the trip. That way you get the best of both worlds.
Time is up. Start speaking now.
A big change I had to adjust to was moving to a new city for my job. It happened about 2 years ago when I got hired by a company in a different province. I had to leave my family, friends, and everything familiar behind. At first, it was really difficult. I didn't know anyone, and I felt lonely and homesick. But I decided to stay positive and make the most of the situation. I joined a few community groups, started going to the gym, and tried to meet new people at work. Slowly, I built a new routine and started feeling more comfortable. Over time, the city began to feel like home. This experience taught me that change can be hard at first, but if you stay open-minded and take small steps, you can adapt and even grow from it.
Time is up. Start speaking now.
This picture shows a university classroom during a daytime lecture. At the front of the room, a female professor is standing and holding a few sheets of paper. She seems to be explaining something to the students, using hand gestures to emphasize her points. Behind her, there's a chalkboard filled with graphs and terms like application and optimization, suggesting the class might be about mathematics or economics. The students are sitting at wooden desks arranged in rows. They all appear focused and engaged. Some are taking notes while others are looking at the professor attentively. The room is well lit with natural light coming in through large windows, which gives the scene a calm and productive atmosphere. Everyone seems to be taking the class seriously, and it looks like a typical but well-organized university lecture.
Time is up. Start speaking now.
In the next few minutes, I think the professor will continue explaining the topic in more detail, perhaps using the chalkboard to draw additional diagrams or write out formulas. She might then ask the students a question to check their understanding, or encourage a short discussion among them. Some students may raise their hands to participate or ask for clarification. Others will probably keep writing notes to make sure they remember the key points. Since everyone seems attentive and interested, the class is likely to stay focused and interactive. Eventually, the professor might hand out an assignment or give them a quick group activity before the lecture ends.
Time is up. Start speaking now.
I understand that buying a used fridge for $300 seems like a smart way to save money, but I really think the Cooltech Smart Fridge 5000 is a much better investment. Used fridges usually don't come with a warranty, and since we don't know how old it is, it might break down or use a lot of electricity, which could cost us more in the long run. The Cooltech model is energy efficient, which will help us save on power bills every month. It also has frost-free technology, so we won't need to defrost it manually, and the touchscreen makes it really easy to use. Plus, it comes with a 10-year warranty, which gives us peace of mind. Even though it's more expensive upfront, it's reliable, modern, and will last for years, so I believe it's the smarter choice.
Time is up. Start speaking now.
Hi James, I just wanted to take a moment to sincerely apologize for what happened during the meeting. When I shared my screen, I didn't realize that one of my private chat windows was still open and visible. It was unintentional, but I understand it looked unprofessional, and I'm really embarrassed about it. I've already adjusted my settings so this doesn't happen again in future meetings. I take full responsibility and want to reassure you that I respect the professional environment we work in. Thank you for your patience, and I truly appreciate the opportunity to move forward and learn from this mistake. Oh my gosh, I'm still cringing at what happened earlier. I was trying to share my presentation screen, and I totally forgot that my chat window was open in the background, and of course, it had that message I sent earlier. I didn't even realize it was showing until someone messaged me privately. It was so embarrassing, and I'm worried it made me look unprofessional in front of the whole team. I've already apologized to the manager and changed my settings so it won't happen again. Honestly, I just needed to vent. I feel awful but also trying to laugh it off now. Next time, double-check everything, right?
Time is up. Start speaking now.
I personally prefer shopping online. First of all, it's way more convenient. I can browse and buy things anytime, whether it's early in the morning or late at night. I don't have to drive anywhere or wait in long lines. It saves a lot of time, especially for someone with a busy schedule. Secondly, online shopping usually gives me more options. I can compare prices easily, read reviews, and find products that might not even be available in local stores. For example, I recently ordered a specific phone case online that I couldn't find anywhere nearby. Also, I find that online shopping helps me avoid impulse buying. In a store it's easy to pick up extra items, but online I tend to stick to what I need. Plus, many websites offer discounts and free delivery, which is a nice bonus. To sum up, while physical stores are useful when I want to see or try something in person, I mostly prefer online shopping for the convenience, variety, and better prices.
Time is up. Start speaking now.
I'm looking at a scene that is both incredibly realistic and completely surreal. Sitting at a wooden table inside a cozy cafe is a crow, but not just any crow. This one is dressed in a beige trench coat, and is calmly sipping from a white coffee mug, just like a human would. The crow's feathers are glossy and rich with bluish tones, and its black claws wrap around the mug with surprising delicacy. The background shows a typical cafe setting, with blurred figures of other patrons, soft lighting, and large windows letting in natural daylight. What makes this image so strange is how normal everything feels, despite the fact that a bird is clearly behaving like a person. There's a sense of calm, even sophistication, as if the crow is just taking a break from a busy day of work. The scene is hyperrealistic, making it feel as though this could almost be real, even though we know it's completely impossible. It's the kind of image that sticks in your mind because it blurs the line between fantasy and reality in a very clever way.